it's not. Why not?
Because it takes a little bit.
Oh.
It's the power of the internet.
Okay.
The power of live broadcasting. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Hour News Team.
Hey, how you guys
Now we're
doing?
on. Now you
we're
can
on
say,
now.
hey.
Okay. Hi, everybody. We're on now.
Jesus Christ, Sanchez. Wake the fuck up.
Yeah, well, it's been a day.
Yeah, what kind of day?
Long day.
What'd you do?
What'd I do? I played with a baby all day.
Oh, man. Life's rough.
Tough. It was very rough. Had to change poopy diapers.
Oh, yeah. Don't envy that.
So how's your day?
Just like any other fucking day.
Yep. Head down Weldon all day, huh?
I remember my little experiment.
Yeah.
That
Movie
girl with the big old titties.
Yeah.
Barely any views. That our last live stream,
Right.
almost 100.
Oh, yeah? That's crazy.
I think it has to do with the thumbnail.
I'm taking that was my theory.
So this live stream's not going to have a catchy live thumbnail, so we'll see what happens. Who fucking knows? I know our content isn't 100 views good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, it might be, no. But I think it's a thumbnail.
So if I don't know, I'll find something to put on the thumbnail for this one, but we are not clickbaiting people. It's just a little experiment that I was doing to see why people are actually clicking on our videos. Maybe we're good, maybe we're not. Who fucking knows?
Maybe somebody just wants to see what's behind the picture.
Well, yeah. But if they did stick around long enough, they did get to see a striptease from some old elderly people.
There you go.
The elderly were not stripping.
No.
It was for the elderly.
I think the elderly would have if they had a chance.
Well, I don't think any of them could stand up.
There were a lot of wheelchairs and shit.
But I do envy that guy shoving his face motorboat.
Oh,
in that
yeah,
stripper,
motorboat
though.
and that stripper. She had a nice pair of
Legs.
legs.
Yeah.
Fun bags, as it were.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my little experiment. I'm pretty sure it's, just a thumbnail that catches people's eyes and they're like, "Ooh, what the fuck's that?"
Yeah, ooh,
click on
hey.
it.
Squirrel.
This ain't no fucking striptease.
This ain't no monkey shoving his finger up another monkey's ass.
Yeah. So yeah, that was it.
Well, hey, we're sociologists now.
Well, I had a theory and probability and theory or relative. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
We got comments. Nice save. Says the wife.
Says the
Joseph,
wife.
can I pay you to keep your clothes on?
Hey.
I think he's talking to you, Sanchez.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure. You can pay me. Pay me to put them on. Pay me to take them off. I'll take fucking payment for anything.
You fucking gigolo.
That's me.
Sanchez.
I got to have a new roof. I need fucking money. Maybe I was thinking about starting an OnlyFans account.
Call it Only Sanchez.
Only Sanchez account for people who like obese old men with tattoos of Buddha on their belly.
That narrows it down, doesn't it?
Yeah, I want to be only fan.
You would be your only
Yeah.
fan. Oh, ring the bell. Yeah, if you subscribe to us on YouTube, ring the bell for notifications. I think
Sure,
that's
why not?
what Lang Gang's getting at. Sanchez needs a new roof, says Carrie. Better get it before this winter. It's supposed to be a
know.
fucking doozy.
Well, I'm hoping. Did I tell you what I got a bid at?
No.
$10,600.
Fuck, my roof wasn't even that spendy.
I know.
And I have metal,
Yeah, and mine's just two fucking flat pieces.
but it's so steep.
It's steep.
Yeah, that's why. Nobody wants to fucking fall off that fucker.
Nobody wants to do it. That's what it is. It's just nobody wants to.
Did you ask
do
who
it.
did mine?
Yeah.
You asked them, and it was
Yeah.
10 grand.
No, he won't even bid on it.
Oh no,
He's
shit.
afraid, he's afraid he'll get it.
Oh,
Well, I mean, they're all super busy. They're building a new house somewhere,
oh, well, okay.
so they don't want to have to deal with it.
Looks like you got to fucking just throw a tarp over the son of a bitch.
It could be. I don't know. Simons gave an $8,000 bid, so they may bite on that one. I don't know.
Ah, Lang Gang, Pavlov. Yeah, ring the bell.
Oh, yeah.
Make 'em
Drool,
salivate.
drool.
Make them salivate.
That's right.
So, well, let's get to the fucking meat potatoes. We had a fucking roast tonight. Oh my God, that was fucking amazing.
Was it?
Yes.
You're welcome.
You made that, huh? You pushed the button?
I pushed the buttons, yep.
All right. Well, good for you, Sanchez. Well, I guess we got a Florida man, huh?
Sure. Let me find one.
Wexford priest and his secretary stole $1.5 million from a church in Florida. I don't know how interesting the story's going to be because I just saw Florida. I was like, well, let's see what happens.
Yeah,
Police
I
department.
don't have a lot of
What?
Florida.
What?
I don't have a lot of Florida man this week.
Vero Beach Police Department in Florida said September 20th that it was contacted by Diocese of Palm Beach in December of 21 in regards to a fraudulent bank account. What the fuck happened here? According to Father Murphy's 2020 obituary, True was Father Murphy's longtime secretary who later became his caregiver. What the fuck? This has nothing to do with anything fucked up.
No, it isn't.
Okay, next story.
All right. I just thought it was interesting how, people that everybody puts their trust in and tells their deepest, darkest secrets to also turn out to be fucking dirtbags, thieves, running off with women, a good priest.
A good priest. Is there such a thing?
Well, they say there are.
Who says?
Well, I don't know. The other priests. People who go to church.
Carrie's flicking the bick. Yeah, I can hear you coughing back there, woman. Don't think I don't know what you're doing. God damn, if I do this a lot with my arm, it's only because I'm old and I'm falling apart. So don't mind me. It fucking hurts.
Yeah.
It's from doing this all fucking day. And the thing is, my lathe is set up for somebody right-handed.
Of course, everything's set up for somebody right-handed.
And I get in there, months ago when I started, and I told them, I'm left-handed. And I said, well, sit on the other side. So I did. But then I got to reach over the fucker to grab all my tools and all my shit I need to use.
Oh, yeah. They would have to
totally reverse the fucker.
Yeah, and that's like work.
Well, they said they would. I said, no, I just start welding right-handed now. And it's kicking my ass.
Yeah. So, what would it be easier to turn the machine around or to move all that shit to the other side of the machine?
I don't know. It would be easier to just weld right-handed.
Okay, yeah.
Which is, Carrie says, I refuse to get on her massage table. I don't refuse. I just don't want to. Is that the same thing?
It's because yeah.
Well, here's the deal. My wife is a massage therapist, all right? People might say, ooh, lucky you, lucky you. Here's the deal. I don't like getting massages from her on the table because I fall asleep, and I feel like I'm getting cheated out of a massage. When you get a massage, you want to enjoy that fucker and feel every little fucking bit. What I do, I fall asleep. So an hour or so later, I wake up, she says, you're done, and I still fucking hurt.
God, every time I've gotten a massage from her, it was the most painful fucking experience of my life. There ain't no way I could fucking sleep.
Every time I fall asleep. So I feel like I'm getting cheated. She know what I think she does. She'll start. She'll get into it.
Wait till you go to sleep.
Wait till I go to sleep, and then she goes upstairs and does something else.
Goes watch an anime or something.
I think that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's the thing with every massage therapist I've been to. I fall asleep, and I feel like I'm just getting cheated because I like to feel the fucking grinding and because it feels like
do it on Saturday when
I don't sleep on Saturdays.
So it just doesn't matter. You're just the massage equals sleep, right? No matter when it is.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, when you're not so tired, you're not like wore out from a day at work.
I'm always tired.
Yeah, it gets worse as you get older. I remember I used to get teased a lot from my best friend Shanny over here going, "Oh, I'm tired." He says he's tired.
That's right. but I don't go to sleep unless I'm getting a massage.
Right.
So, moving on to Florida. Carrie says she can work deeper. Yeah, I bet.
I don't have many Florida stories.
Well,
I
do
got
that
one from Platteville, Colorado.
Okay.
So
what happened in Colorado?
Well, this gal, she was seriously hurt after a Platteville police officer put her in a police car, parked it on the railroad tracks, and a fucking train came by.
So she got put in a cop car, and he fucking parked on the railroad tracks.
A 20-year-old road rage suspect was seriously injured.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah. When the parked police patrol vehicle she was detained in was struck by a freight train in northern Colorado.
Why the fuck was he parking on the tracks?
I don't know.
Does it say? Is there an interview with this guy?
It just says Colorado Bureau of Investigation says multiple law enforcement agencies responded to a report of a road rage incident involving a firearm in Fort Lupton on Friday evening.
Fort Lupton.
Fort Lupton. It's Greeley, Platteville, Fort Lupton, Brighton, Denver. It's all up on Highway 85.
It's all one big town.
It is now, yeah, pretty much. A Platteville police officer stopped the woman's car just past a set of railroad tracks and parked a patrol vehicle on the crossing.
What the fuck? What an idiot.
The Greeley woman was placed in the back of the police vehicle, which was hit by the train as officers were searching her car.
So if you're ever fortunate enough to get pulled over by a cop while you're crossing the train tracks, just pull up just right in front of the tracks.
Yeah.
So he has to either park on the tracks or park behind him so when the train comes, you could take off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the suspect name and details of her injuries have not been released. Fort Lupton Police Department is investigating the road rage report while the Colorado State Patrol is investigating the crash.
I wonder if he just had enough of her shit and said, I'll teach you, bitch.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he needed one of those
maybe he needed a new
paid
car.
suspensions, you know.
Maybe he just needed a new car.
Yeah.
I don't like this piece of shit.
Some paid time off. Yeah, so be careful if you're fucking around in Platteville, Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, wouldn't that be the most fucking helpless feeling in the world that you're in a cop car?
Oh, yeah. Handcuffed.
Well, the doors don't open anyways.
Yeah, doors don't open from the inside.
And you're fucking watching out the window. And
Watch this
look at
fucking
that
little
fucking
light get
bird
bigger and bigger.
Oh,
and
fuck. Is that a train? I wonder what the fuck he was doing.
They were searching her car.
Oh.
But how you can not hear a fucking freight train coming?
Hey, Smith, aren't you parked on the tracks? Yeah, he can
yeah,
stop. He can stop. Don't worry about it.
There's a crossing guard there.
Hey, trains don't stop.
Trains don't stop. Holy shit.
I got ice balls. You know, if these freeze just right, they look like ice titties because they got a little nipple coming out.
Oh,
the
yeah,
top.
those little balls, ice balls. They're supposed to be space balls, aren't they?
No, it's just a ball.
Oh, okay.
Just a sphere of ice, but they have a little opening on the top. If they freeze just right, it looks like a nipple, so it looks like I got ice titties.
Okay. Perfectly round, spherical ice titties.
Yeah. Brand new boobs.
So, Shanny, there's a new product out.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not for sale in the United States yet. But in Lithuania, they've got a new potato chip brand known as...
Oh, yeah, the NSFW chips.
Yeah, Chaz. Pussy flavored potato chip.
Well, that's depending on the pussy. I mean, honestly, there is some rank pussy out there. You don't want no fucking pussy potato chip that smells like fucking 10-day-old fish.
Right, yeah, it doesn't, I'm just wondering if they're not tuna flavored or...
Well, I think that's a misnomer. Tuna, pussy.
Look like a taco, smell like fish.
Well, if it smells like cologne, leave it alone.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Come on, read it.
Sconio. So how does one recreate the flavor of the female reproductive organ and adapt it to potato chips?
I bet you they got in cahoots with that fucking lickable TV from Japan, huh?
According to the Chaz website, the entire marketing department took the task very seriously, relying on their own experience and those acquaintances who had experienced the taste to reproduce it. After a series of debates and
the
arguments,
taste of reproductive juices.
yeah,
What?
well, they had to reproduce the experience, reproduce the taste. It wasn't the taste of reproduction. After a series of
Pre-production.
debates and arguments, the team responsible for the project realized that the ingredients they had selected were too weak. So 5 members, both boys and girls, were tasked with coming up with a proper list. They took to the internet asking people what the taste of vulva reminds them of. Did a bit of scientific research, and the end came up with a mix of a dozen different flavors.
See, like I said, there's different pussy flavors.
I guess.
Well, there's different flavors. I mean, are they going to have a fucking vending machine of like A1, you got tuna pussy, B2, you got salt marine pussy,
Vinegar and salt.
Sea
Dill
salt,
pickle.
dill pickle pussy.
There's your massengales.
We got a question from the wife. Was it pussy flavor or squirty flavor?
Oh, I just read an article today that they did a study on women who squirt, and it turns out that it's like 99% urine. So it would be urine flavored.
So salty.
So once the list of flavors is done, it was sent to 3 largest manufacturers of spices in Europe.
Do we have a list of these?
They came up with various samples, of which only the closest ones were selected by Chaz. The company tweaked the flavor further by changing the ingredient portions until they were satisfied with the taste.
They have, you juice an orange.
Yeah.
And you get all the juices.
Grind
I wonder
it
if
out,
somebody they just had a few girls sit on one of those juicers. Juice the girl.
You know what? I'm not even going to touch on that.
Why not?
Because I've juiced a few girls my own day.
With a juicer?
Yeah, well, yeah, if you want to call it that.
Oh, we got a comment. Chicks who eat a lot of fruits taste yummy compared to those who don't. And then I've heard the same thing about guys, too. If you have a decent diet, your fucking man juice doesn't taste like fucking shit. I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either.
But if you eat like all fatty shit and shit that ain't good for you, it tastes like shit.
Well, I guess no wonder some girls just don't like it. Some girls do.
Carrie just said the same thing. Same goes for men. It all depends on your diet.
Well, do these chips really taste like pussy? Well,
I don't know. Let's order a bag.
But I don't think we can.
Why not?
Because we have to order them from Lithuania.
Okay.
So
what's
go
the
ahead.
problem?
I'll leave that one up to you.
What's the problem?
I don't know.
There's a whole bunch of green highlighted fucking sub-articles that probably has an address and a fucking PayPal link.
We'll go to the Chaz website later and we'll see. I'll investigate that and I'll put a.
Oh, there we go. Lose your virginity with Chaz.
Yeah, really. Chaz.
Pussy flavored potato chips. I should put in a JII at work to have them get some of these in our vending machine. Speaking of work, our buddy Vajacob got sent to HR the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they were talking about AI.
Okay, yeah.
And them taking over and having sex slaves. And the reason I left the break room is she turned him in with her son. Her son said he was uncomfortable listening to that conversation.
Oh, how old's her son?
18.
Oh, that kid needs to get out more.
Yeah, I think we need to get him a bag of pussy flavored
potato chips. I'll tell you what, when people can't even handle conversation, or if he's uncomfortable, he can't get up and leave the room. I mean, I'm gonna tell HR on you.
Well, no, I'm gonna have my mom tell HR on you.
He's gonna get you in trouble. Holy shit!
So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm gonna make Vajacob a couple of shirts that says, "Are you offended? Good."
Yeah.
And the other one's gonna say, "Are you triggered? Good."
Good.
And on the back, it's just going to say, "Walk away." Because I don't get it. I mean, that's this gal that her son, I went to school with this gal. So this is my generation.
Right.
Our fucking kids are pussies and they deserve some pussy flavored potato chips. I'm not saying my kid's a pussy. He might be. I don't know. But I don't think he gets offended.
Of course, he's only 9 months old.
No, Jay.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
No, he can handle it.
Exactly.
He can handle it.
I think that, Carrie says, do it anonymously. And David says he's eating a lot of veg. If you've eaten a lot of veg, you're in your Red Wings. I wonder if that's strawberry flavored then.
No, the Red Wings are
blood.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what the Red Wings are.
Is that how the Joker got his smile? Because that looks like Red Wings.
Well, I mean, there's different theories.
The Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah, well, they all supposedly got their mouth cut by their father. That was except for the Jack Nicholson one. His was all about the vat of acid.
Vat of acid, yeah. Carrie says, do it anonymously. Well, I just put it all out into the fucking world. It ain't going to be too anonymous.
Yes. Too late for that. Okay, online store for the pussy-flavored potato chips.
All right, here we go.
So they've got...
Oh, shit, it's all in, like, euros.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it's all in euros. $22 for a bag of chips. Oh, no, for a case of chips.
It's a case. Quit jumping the gun there.
All right.
Let's order some.
Well, I'm going to have to figure out how first.
Well, you click add to cart.
Well, they only got like 45 fucking different projects here.
Well, these aren't veg potato chips. Up top were the veg potato chips.
Did you see?
You come to happy hour right there.
Where?
Scroll down. Eat the world.
Eat the world.
Isn't that the veg potato chips?
No, that's a mix pack.
Yeah, I want the mix pack.
Yeah,
different veggies.
Reaper chili chips, Chaz chips. Oh, they got a lot of them. They're in a different fucking language, in Lithuanian language.
I bet you
corn
they're good.
Snack,
corn snatch,
potato snack,
potato snatch.
Yeah, potato snatch. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. We're not ordering anything tonight.
I will if I get drunk enough.
Okay,
send me that link.
You got it.
And if anybody else gets drunk enough tonight watching with us, we're going to want to order some veg potato chips. Come to happyhournewsteam.com and we'll have that fucking link for you.
Yes, we will. All right, coming to you.
So on our title, anal discharge, whatever the fuck it's called.
Backdoor escape.
Backdoor or something. Man shoved an 8-inch deodorant deodorant can up his ass and left it there for 3 fucking weeks. 8 inches. Good thing it wasn't 8 inches wide.
God.
They know the ass is elastic, right? It's to fit the poop.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you know, isn't it like 8,000 Earths can fit in your anus?
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, well, I mean, we actually did a story about how big the asshole can get.
I don't know. I had a 6-foot tall one at work once.
Yeah? Was his head all the way up there?
Oh, we got video. It's not letting me listen to audio, but goddamn. Oh, they're showing a video taking the deodorant can out his ass.
Yeah.
He tried to use a deodorant and ended up with an anti-poop sprint. Yeah. 27-year-old Indian. India.
Yeah, I know.
They've been in
with India.
We need to have India, man. And have you do the fucking language.
I'll start looking for India man stories.
Had to be hospitalized after allegedly shoving a deodorant canister up his ass, where it remained there for 3 weeks before the doctors removed it. Doctors shared a graphic video, which I just saw part of the emergency backdoor evacuation, noting the team was shocked to witness the patient's case. This was a big deal for us. Well,
not a big fucking deal for him.
Yeah, say not as big as. Oh man. Superintendent of Burdwan Medical College Hospital, where the patient was treated. We treated him with the utmost care. The unnamed patient, of course he's anonymous, had reported to the medical facility located in West Bengal on Wednesday after experiencing severe abdominal pain. Well, yeah, he couldn't shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure that backed up, traffic jam.
Oh, yeah, for 3 weeks. Ouch.
This is kind of like that guy
who
shoved.
He didn't go septic and die.
shove the water bottle up your ass.
Yeah,
Remember that guy?
yeah.
At least he did it backwards so we could have the hole and the don't get loster.
Yeah. Yeah, so they can stick their finger up, pull it out, huh?
Uh-oh, Carrie's got some facts. Your asshole can stretch 8 inches. Raccoons are 4 inches wide. You can fit 2 raccoons up your ass.
Awesome.
What if they're fighting?
Unless you're in North Dakota, you're not allowed to bring a wild raccoon into your ass.
And we have an update on that. They're suing their asses.
Suing, who's suing who?
The lady with the raccoon, their family is suing the state.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
For killing their raccoon?
Yep. And the news agent or the news agency is spreading shit about a rabies scare now.
Right.
Even though the raccoon was shot dead and tested and didn't have rabies. They're putting out there, anybody who came into contact with this fucking raccoon, you better go get fucking checked because you might have rabies.
But what they're doing is
they're scaring
passing
people.
on information that they were given by the state. The state told them to say that.
Yeah, but the state is the one that tested the fucking raccoon, and it was negative.
Right. But it's not going to be. They can't sue the media.
No, they're suing the state.
Yeah, suing the state. Yeah,
for fucking killing their goddamn pet raccoon.
But the media should have said, "Well, wait a minute. Let's find out if there's some fucking rabies first. Before we start scaring.
No, we're
people.
gonna fucking scare people, and then we're gonna retract it on page 20.
Yeah, well, that shit fucking. I mean, everything's okay. Doesn't sell fucking papers or soap or.
Well, that's why our
whatever.
fucked up news is doing so well with almost 100 views.
Yeah.
I can't get my bottle open. God damn it.
Yeah, they conducted several x-rays which revealed the poor soul had a 7.5-inch deodorant can and inexplicably lodged in his colon near the anus.
I tripped and I don't know what happened.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Well, that's not the case. He fell and a fucking raccoon. Oh, wait, no, a deodorant bottle was up his ass.
They believe that the patient had wedged the antiperspirant up his anus, although his reasons for doing so remain unclear, but likely did not include remedying a smelly bum. Remedying. That's not an easy fucking word.
I bet you he forgot to take the cap off before he did it.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Well, then he can't, it's not going to make his ass smell good.
Yeah, but I mean, how would it be if he did take the cap off and every time it turned a certain way, fucking thing went off? Blow up a little bit.
Well, yeah, I guess gas would escape faster than a solid. Holy moly. Anything else happen to this guy? Well, there's a team of doctors that are holding the fucking deodorant can.
Yeah. They all look pretty fucking proud of themselves.
It's like Price is Right.
Or like a newborn baby.
They're like,
oh, yeah. So
we did.
Isn't it adorable? We have the most adorable can of deodorant that we have delivered from this young man.
Carrie says, just get a dang toy.
Yeah.
With the don't get lost handle on it.
Yeah.
For easy retrieval.
I mean, of all the things, first of all, I don't see the
point.
Yeah, I mean,
well, deodorant cans don't have points.
I guess if somebody wanted to shove something up their butt, couldn't they find something besides a deodorant can?
Well, that dude found a water bottle.
Yeah, God.
All these receptacles.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Come on, what you thought?
My thought was, I mean, surely they have like vegetables and shit, like cucumbers or carrots or
I'm Pickle Rick,
or maybe an eggplant if you want something bigger. I don't know, butternut squash.
Ribbed, or I guess it got those little bumps. Well,
so that there was also
well, we'll wait on that one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, what was that? Maybe this one here. Check this out, people.
Hey, baby! Check out this week's special at Shimbe, your #1 gender fluid auction site. All incels get 5% discount at checkout. As long as you're not getting laid, you might as well buy a butt plug or Indonesian sex doll to practice on. Check out our lesbian lovers kit, a double-ended dong with separate remote control. Hey, who's driving this thing? Just log on and get off. Shimbe, a store for degenerates by degenerates.
Shinbei is not a real store. If you are an incel, how about putting in the work and not blaming the rest of humanity for your inability to attract a sex partner, you pathetic fuck.
We got Carrie's coming out here and says, read my comment.
Read my comments.
Oh, okay. I don't know if she's talking about experience here, from experience, but vegetables break off inside.
Oh, okay. I suppose
That would,
yeah.
that would.
See, that's
I wouldn't know.
shows you.
Hey, let's go to Shinbei.
Go to Shinbei. Hey.
Who's driving this thing?
So speaking about people who have problems with being able to get things out of their ass,
Yeah.
there's a patient in Florida.
Oh, we got Florida man.
Yeah, patient
We
couldn't
have a
pass
Florida
gas
man.
or poop after a Florida doctor's colon mistake. So a Florida doctor did a procedure on the wrong end of a colon, halting the patient's ability to pass gas or excrete waste
Well,
through his rear.
Isn't your colon your asshole?
Well, no,
kind
your
of?
colon is your large intestine.
Well, the wrong end, isn't that your mouth?
No, that's your colon is only part of your digestive system. The last
Yeah,
part.
but your mouth to your asshole is one continuous tube, right?
Yeah, but what they all have different names.
Well, it don't matter. It's the same tube.
Well, so no, they didn't sew his mouth shut.
Okay.
They sewed his asshole shut.
Really?
Yeah.
They sewed his asshole
Well,
shut?
basically, they did a procedure on the wrong end of the colon, halting the patient's ability to pass gas or excrete waste through his rear.
So he died of septic shock.
Don't know if he died. Haven't finished reading.
Carrie just knows her vegetables.
Yeah, Melbourne Dr. Scott Zanoni has been licensed in Florida since November of 2013, according to his online state license profile. This doctor is board certified by the American Board of Surgery and Surgical Critical Care. An administrative complaint starts the disciplinary process that can end with anything from just a letter or a license revocation.
So he's the one that committed this heinous fucking...
Well, the complaint says that this patient went into the hospital September 30th, 2020 with a sacral wound, a skin wound near the lower back that wasn't healing.
sacral.
It says sacral. There's no A-E-L in it, but a
Yes.
wound wouldn't
Totally
heal
Italian.
and is exacerbated by contamination with feces.
So he shit himself in his body, and it went up his back
I don't know. It says
into his like spine.
there's a sacral wound, a skin wound near the lower back. It wasn't healing and was, the complaint said, exacerbated by contamination with feces. So this doctor's operation would be a diverting colonoscopy procedure that would divert fecal stream and allow the sacral wound to heal.
He had a blowout.
But the complaint says during the procedure, the doctor inadvertently diverted the wrong end of the patient's colon and diverted the distal end of the colon, the downstream end, when you should have diverted the proximal end or the upstream end.
He zigged
So
when
he
he should
sewed
have
his
zagged.
asshole shut.
He zigged when he should have zagged.
Yeah. The mistake, the complaint said, meant that this patient failed to pass gas, failed to have bowel movements, and became distended.
Well, let's not talk about what the patient failed to do. Let's talk about the doctor failing to fucking get his fucking tubes right.
Well, so evidently they filed a complaint and they wanted to speak to the manager.
Oh, was his wife named Karen?
Yeah, I don't know. It just says that it could be anywhere from a letter to license revocation. That's all it says they're going to do to him. Evidently, they haven't decided yet. Doesn't say how this guy fared either. I mean, if he's they let the same doctor go back in and fix his mistake. He performed an operation correcting the error and addressing the resulting problems in October of 2020. I wouldn't let that fucker cut off again.
I don't think you had a choice once you were fucking under anesthesia. Well, this is a doctor that'll be performing your colon fixing.
Yeah.
All right, meet Dr. A.
Doctor, yeah.
When he's asleep, you get the fuck out of here. We're gonna have him fix his fucking mistake.
I'm fixing that shit. Well, I hope they don't mess up with me.
Oh, yeah, you're having a fucking going under the knife here shortly,
Yeah.
aren't you?
I'm gonna get my guts tucked back in.
Oh, I've had that done.
In fact,
Recovery is not fun. Just a warning.
well, yeah, no, I didn't expect it to be.
Well, no matter what the doctor says.
No, they told me that's going to be painful as hell.
Yep. I sat on the toilet for 3 hours one night because I couldn't get up.
Because you didn't want to shit or you just couldn't stand
No,
up.
I couldn't stand up. It hurt so fucking bad.
Oh,
I had to have my sister come over and she helped me up.
God damn.
Yeah.
Thanks.
She took care of me
Told
for
me
like
that.
2 days.
Yeah, that's what, I had a buddy that had it. Les Alpert had it done, and he said, yeah, for 3 days, he says it's absolute misery. He says after that, it gets better. In a
It
hurry.
does. Well, they'll give you the pain ball. It's a ball that they have filled with pain medication.
Oh, yeah?
And they'll stick it to you, and it intravenously constantly gives you pain medicine.
Yeah.
But fucker don't work.
Yeah, well.
I'm trying to scare you.
Hey, it is what it is. I know it hurts like a motherfucker now, so.
Well, mine never hurt.
Oh, mine does.
It just had to be done because I was like, what the fuck is that?
Well, I've been carrying this thing around for like 16 years.
Oh, shit. No, I got it done within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I see something wrong and I correct it. It's in my body.
Well, I mean, my doctor told me it's absolutely nothing to worry about. You'll have it the rest of your life. It'll never give you any problems. Until it did. Well, then my next doctor, the one finally looked at it and said, hey, how come you haven't had this done a long time ago? I said, well, I was told it didn't need
This
to be
doctor
done.
from Indonesia said I didn't need to have it done. Or wherever the fuck this guy's from.
Yeah. Melbourne, Australia.
Oh, yeah, Australia. Those Aussies. We got some Australian listeners. I want to go down there one of these days where all the animals can kill you.
Yeah, when I was in the Navy, we got to stop in Perth, just for a couple of days. I think I only had 12 hours on the beach. It's one thing I got to say about Perth, Australia, it was the cleanest city I'd ever seen in my life. I mean, it was just absolutely beautiful.
Until you got there and you messed it all up.
Yeah, they weren't crazy about sailors there. I don't know. Everywhere I went, except for the Philippines and Hong Kong, they weren't crazy about sailors.
No, because we fuck shit up.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember in Hong Kong, there's this big complex that's just for sailors, right? Because so many different, ships come through there, different navies, just different sailors of all kinds. And they got this place called the China Fleet Club. And I wasn't there that night, but a bunch of guys from our ship got into a fight with a bunch of guys from the Midway, an aircraft carrier. And it was a big old knockdown, drag out, and they destroyed every table. It flattened every table and every chair into place. And our captain was not happy about it. And he made sure that everybody that was responsible, because they all got arrested, everybody that was responsible had to pay for it. The bill came through. It was like $130. There had been so many fights in there over the years that all the furniture was designed to collapse. So nobody would die.
Smart.
Yeah.
Scientists unravel mystery of what the fuck's the name?
Echidna. Echidna. It's like a little hedgehog.
Do you wish you were an echidna?
No.
He has a 4-headed penis.
Yeah.
I guess you'd have to have like 4 bitches at once, huh?
I'm not sure. Well,
This is in Australia also.
One of nature's weirdest wangs.
This is in Australia. Scientists in Australia have uncovered the mystery behind the bizarre 4-headed echidna penis by creating an advanced 3D model of the peculiar organ. Well, why don't they just trap one and look at his wiener?
Looks like they got a picture of one right here.
Yeah, there are 4 species of echidna that, along with the platypus, make up a unique group known as monotremes. The smallest of the 3 mammal groups, whose members lay eggs like birds and fish, but also produce milk like other mammals. Well, how the fuck does that work?
That's a good question.
Much about this group remains a mystery, the study says. One of the biggest monotreme mysteries is the echidna penis, which has 4 separate heads.
Wow.
It's like a Medusa dick.
Looks like a foot.
Oh, my God!
That doesn't it? Looks
All
like
right.
a foot.
We got, oh,
Yeah,
shit. Hold on. They want me to sign up for shit. We're X out of that. Keep reading.
Yeah, okay.
Keep them entertained.
I'm trying to figure out where you left off.
At the foot penis.
There are four, along with platypus. One of the biggest monotreme species is the echidna penis, which has 4 separate heads or glands at the end of the shaft. That wasn't weird enough. Only 2 of the heads are used during each erection. And echidnas can alternate between which 2 they use. That was a little sore tonight.
Well, Carrie just said it means that the female must have 4 uteruses.
I don't know. Exactly how the echidnas do this has always been a mystery. The study researchers said in a statement, but for the first time, we have untangled what is going on anatomically.
Is that the 3D model, or is that an actual fucking picture?
It's a close-up of the distinctive 4-headed penis emerging from the cloaca of a short beaked
I think that's going to be our thumbnail. Anybody want to
There
see
you
this
go.
4-headed penis? Look at that.
That'll do it, huh?
Isn't that some shit?
I'm telling you, it looks like a foot. It looks like foot with 4 toes.
I mean, how does that work?
It looks like, you know what it looks like? Looks
A
like
foot.
like one of them fucking creatures from Star Wars. Like put a fucking one of them boop, 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 fucking musical instruments.
What
in his
should you
mouth.
be talking about?
Yeah. In addition to their distinctive shape,
This is not the penis you're looking for.
echidna penises are also unusual because, unlike most of the other mammals, they are used only for sexual reproduction and not urination. Instead, echidnas use a cloaca, a multi-purpose opening for urinating, defecating, and in females, egg laying.
Carrie says a creature from Red Dwarf.
When not in use, echidnas' penises are retracted inside their bodies and emerge through the cloacal opening when erect. Their testes, which
You got fucking
unusually
8
have no
testicles?
scrotum, holy shit, remain inside their bodies at all times.
We got to stay warm.
I ain't coming out. I ain't got no scrotum, man.
Well, it's like 8 little balls, or is it just 2?
In addition, their unconventional genitalia, echidna sperm are also unconventional
Of course.
and have the astonishing ability of being able to work as a team. Ejaculated semen samples contain bundles of up to 100 sperm that are joined at the tip of their heads, so they form a sphere-like shape.
It's like an ant colony
And
forming a bridge.
yeah, this Jane Fellon, lead author of the study and reproductive biologist at the University of Melbourne, told Life Science, these bundles have been observed to swim progressively forward in a vigorous and coordinated pattern, and bigger bundles seem to swim better than individual sperm or smaller bundles.
Do they have a lone sperm pounding the drum going, hey, oh, hey,
Stroke.
oh, hey, stroke.
Very, very few animal sperm are known to do this, and the reason behind it is unknown.
I bet they're listening to the stroke when they're doing that.
Scanning
Now,
the
everybody,
scanning the shaft to understand more.
scanning the
That's what it
shaft.
says. Scanning the shaft to understand more about how the echidna penises work. Fenelon's team turned to short-beaked echidnas at a wildlife sanctuary in Australia. Unfortunately, rescued echidnas tend to have injuries, usually inflicted by road collisions, that are so severe that the animals are often euthanized. But luckily for the researchers, the euthanized echidnas' penises are still in good enough shape for the study.
Could you imagine having 4 penis heads? That's just nuts.
Researchers took the
And then your
euthanized...
sperm working in unison.
You're
to fucking,
making balls and stroke.
now everybody.
Researchers took the euthanized echidnas and created 3D models of their penises using specialized CT scans. Normal CT scans would only detect hard tissue like bones, so the researchers stained the penises with iodine to enable the soft tissue to be mapped out. This meant that we could create 3D model of the whole echidna penis.
Here it is. Once again.
And once again, the 3D computer model revealed that the urethral tube, which the sperm moves through, splits below the heads into 2 separate tubes, each of which split again to allow the sperm to be delivered to each of the 4 heads. This
Oh,
makes
my God.
sense
No, it doesn't.
But the finding did not explain why only 2 of the heads are used during sex.
Well, what the fuck are the other 2 doing?
Just
Watching,
hanging out.
learning? It's my tag team. My turn next.
Hey, did you see the game?
My turn next.
Yeah. Initially, we thought we'd find some sort of valve mechanism that would control the one-sided action seen in echidna. But instead of a valve, they found it was actually the type of tissue within the penis that was responsible.
Oh, Jesus.
Mammalian penises consist of 2 main types of erectile tissue.
Well, here's the one, okay, that's good enough. Good enough.
Yeah, all right.
I
So
bet
anyway.
you'll never say, I wonder what that looks like, huh?
Yeah.
You know what it looks like.
It looks like a foot.
Well, without a big toe.
Yeah, without, or toenails.
Oh, like suction cup feet.
Yeah.
What has suction cup feet that we know of?
Why?
No, they have tentacles. They don't have feet.
I don't know. I think some
Aren't
bugs.
some marsupials, don't they have like suction cups on the bottom of their feet to help them stick to shit?
I think, maybe one of those little
Koala bears?
tiny, I can't remember what they're called, little itty bitty tiny.
Echidnas?
No, no, that's on their dick.
Oh, suction cup dick.
Anyway,
all right.
this is
Yeah.
of course, this obviously is a very long article. If you come to happyhournewsteam.com early next week, you will be able to get a link to it and read it for yourself.
Uh-oh.
Lose everybody.
Langgang says, no, that's a dream job for the next generation.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, the thing
We got a
is
banner here going on.
weird animal stories are getting harder and harder to come by.
Why, we fucking blew our load doing them all the fucking first season.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a shit ton of animal facts.
Yeah, we had like 50 of them, didn't we?
So this November, we have the chance of legalizing cannabis here in North Dakota for recreational use. And workers cannot be fired for off-the-clock cannabis use under a new law signed by Newsom. This is in California.
California, yeah.
California workers who use the weed after work will no longer be penalized per one bill among a package of cannabis-related legislation Governor Gavin Newsom signed Sunday. Okay, that's all I'm going to read for now, because when did California first legalize weed for like medical use? Was it like
They
in the
were one of the
90s?
first, yeah.
Yeah,
They
it
were-
was like 94, 95.
I think it was a little later than that, yeah, but it was in the later 90s.
Yeah. So how many years? That's been almost 26, 28 years
Right.
since cannabis has been legalized, and it's now they're realizing that if you're off the clock, you're a no threat or no.
Well, that's still not for everybody.
Well, here's the thing. Like here in North Dakota, if we get legalization this winter, what's gonna happen with, with like jobs?
Well, see, that's just
Is it gonna get stricter like Colorado? Since it's all legalized, be like, oh fuck no, you fucking even smell that shit, you're done. Since it's legal.
Well, I'm sure they're going to try that in North Dakota. If it passes, that they're collectively going to all freaking shit
Lose their
pants.
fucking minds again.
Yep, and try to figure out some way that they can circumvent the fucking will of the people, and again, and try to figure out how they can fuck it up. All right. There's 2 factors at play.
Yeah, Langan says 97. Yeah, you were graduated.
Yeah, there's 2 factors at play here as far as the view of society goes. One is the federal government getting off their fucking dead ass and just taking it off the list. That'd be a huge deal.
That's a huge money loss, though, for a lot of fucking agencies.
And then the other one is the law enforcement.
yeah.
If those 2 will relax their attitudes, then everything else will fall behind it.
Well, it'll fall into place.
Right. And then because they have the ability now to determine the difference between being under the influence of cannabis or just having cannabis,
In your system.
byproducts in your system.
Because, like, I was talking to a guy at work, good friend of mine. I said, well, I could smoke this weekend, right? it'd be out. I mean, not out of my system, but I would have no effects of it.
Right? Yeah.
The following Monday,
the actual THC would be out of your system. It's the byproducts that it stores in your body.
in your fat.
Right.
But 2 weeks from now, if they decide to pop a random and I'm dirty, that means I've done it. But it doesn't mean I did it at work.
Right. And you weren't at work under the influence.
No. But how do they know that?
Well, because they have the ability to test for that now.
Well, let's fucking do that then.
Yeah. Well, I know in Europe, in England,
You can buy pussy flavored chips.
Yeah. It's only in Lithuania.
That's still Europe.
That's Central Europe. But like if they suspect that you're driving while you're high, they've got like a little lollipop.
They'll chop your head off.
They got a little thing that they stick in your mouth, and you get saliva on it.
Is it a arachnid dick or whatever the fuck it is?
If you've got active THC in your system, it'll turn that thing blue.
Why is blue the magical color?
It's I don't know. It's the way
because that's the cocaine test. That's a fucking meth test. It's fucking everything.
One of
test.
them's purple, but I can't remember which.
Oh, a shade of blue.
But yeah. But if you're not under the influence, but you smoke like that morning or earlier, the night before, it won't. So they've determined that there's a way that they can test you to find out if you're under the influence.
If you're actively high.
If you've got active THC in your system. It's actually working on your, nervous system.
Okay. And that's in Europe though.
Well, they could be here too, but
send that boat back over here,
Yeah.
Fucking send it to Europe and bring that shit. I want some lollipops.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But anyway, with this California thing, it's even though he's signing the bill, it's not for everybody. Because of course, if you're a federal employee or if you're if you're like a classified driver, if you've got a specific driver's license, you can't use it. And if you're in the construction trades for some reason,
well, heavy machinery,
yeah.
But
still,
that's total hypocrisy there. It's if you're not on the job, why the fuck doesn't it matter?
I agree.
Well, that's the question, the $1 million question.
It becomes a morality thing. Now it's because,
or is it an insurance thing?
Well, the insurance thing is the only reason the insurance thing is there is because they're allowed to, because it gives them an out to not to have to pay for things. All right, that's their out to. So you get hurt on the job, and you break your leg, you turn it in for workman's comp. If you've got THC in your system, or if you can't pass the test that they give you, they don't have to pay.
They don't have to pay.
They don't have to pay.
But they also get a cheaper premium if they do randoms and.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah. But I mean, that's the only reason they do that is because they can. There's no other logical reason behind it. They certainly don't care about your welfare.
No, they just want a way out.
They just want a way out.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha. So we got time for we haven't done this for a while. 50 things you can do in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can only do in Florida. Flagler County woman placed 400 pamphlets of porn-filled Easter eggs in strangers' mailboxes. I remember going to Vegas.
Yeah.
Not my first time. It was like my second time. I helped a gal that I worked with at Pizza Hut move to Vegas. And this is probably the only time I've seen that, because when we went there, I didn't see this at all. If those people fucking on the strip fucking doing this with the fucking porn pamphlets and handing out fucking escort.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking,
yeah.
I came back with a fucking stack of titty magazine pamphlets.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Escorts.
Yeah.
And fucking, But this gal, she went above that. She put them in fucking Easter eggs in people's mailboxes. Flagler County deputies arrested a woman. They said placed Easter eggs with explicit images in strangers' mailboxes. Deputies were alerted to the behavior of 42-year-old Abril Sestoni Wednesday evening after they received multiple calls that she was allegedly placing the eggs in mailboxes. Well, couldn't she wait till night? I mean, you don't do this shit during the day.
At night.
She's working. She later admitted to placing the images in the mailboxes and said she was educating people, according to the sheriff's office. Our team did a great job of tracking down a deranged offender, taken into her custody, said Sheriff Rick Staley. Thankfully, she did not appear to be sick with COVID. Well, thankfully, the fucking deputies that arrested her didn't get her, get caught with their dick out,
Yeah.
Investigators said Sestoni told them she gave out more than 400 pamphlets. The eggs were found to have a cracker in the shape of a fish, one sheet of toilet paper, a powdered drink mix, and a crumpled up piece of paper containing porn images. She was arrested on charges, 11 counts of distributing obscene material. Additional charges may be pending once they find out what's in the goldfish, I guess.
So did they say why she was doing it? I mean, was she
No,
advertising her
that's it.
services, or she just thought, I'm just going to go out and fire up the neighborhood?
She was just out there, I guess, educating them, or like they said, informing the people.
Yeah. Well, I think it's pretty illegal just to put things in a mailbox if you're not a postman.
No, because you get stuff in the mailbox for like elections and stuff, unless they give out fucking bundles at the post office and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
hand
they're
them
not
out.
supposed to put it. You're not supposed to put anything in anybody's mailbox
Well, what the shit?
because there's no stamp, there's no postage.
So it's free.
Yeah, then they don't want anybody doing anything for fucking free.
Well, I'm trying to find a video here. Keep talking, damn it.
Okay.
For our end of the show.
All right.
Maybe
So
this
we
one.
got see, where's this at? In Columbia, South Carolina. This is a nice headline. Worker was dead in Belk store bathroom for 4 days before being found. Columbia, South Carolina, a 63-year-old worker.
that poor guy. 4 days
Yeah.
in a bathroom.
Yep. She died in the public bathroom in South Carolina department store, but her body was not discovered for 4 days.
Carrie says the election stuff is paid for by sponsors. But I think that's just paid for the pamphlets. It's not paid for the postage.
Well, the postage has to be paid. People can't just go around dropping stuff in your mailboxes. I know that. That's against federal law.
Okay. what about this dead
63-year-old
guy?
worker died in a public bathroom in South Carolina department store, but her body was not discovered for 4 days. Bessie Durham, who worked for an outside company that cleans the Belk store at Columbiana Center, was found dead Monday. Her cleaning cart was outside the restroom. Ouch. Durham was last seen Thursday at work, and her body was found shortly after. What the hell?
Yeah.
After her family filed a missing person report. The coroner's office said there are no signs that someone killed Durham or that she was using drugs. An autopsy is planned Thursday to determine her cause of death. She was seen on surveillance camera going into the bathroom at 7 a.m., but she did not come out.
Maybe she had a deodorant can stuck up her ass, too.
I don't know. Maybe she mixed chemicals.
Ooh.
I've had to pull, when I was in the Navy, I had to pull a guy out in Guam. At a barracks in Guam, I had to pull this guy out of the fucking bathroom.
You don't mix simple green and bleach.
Yep.
Or you don't clean out your litter boxes with bleach. That makes ammonia.
Oh, yeah. Well, ammonia and bleach ain't good.
No, cat piss and bleach makes ammonia.
Well, the ammonia's in the cat piss.
Well, you mix it with bleach, it activates it.
Yeah. What it makes.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
It's ugly.
I love the wife. Always listening to our shit. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, all three of you. We love you. And if you bring us a story, we'll send you a shirt. But now we got some stuff from El Gato del Rio. Take care. Love you.
Peace.
See you next Thursday. This is live.
And the boss says it can't make stop and say, man, be cool. He was a rap bandana, plays the blues piano.
In a honky tonk down in Mexico.
He wears a powerful style,
In a honky tonk down in Mexico. Mexico.
all of a sudden there was a
Mexico.
son's playing on a band
In Mexico.
and when she wore a brief neck,
In Mexico.
she started dancing with the castanet.
In Mexico.
I didn't know just what to expect.
In Mexico.
Her arms are around my neck.
In Mexico.
We started dancing all around the world. And then she did a dance I never saw before. So if you sound like a
Shoot out, shoot out,
I'm down in Mexico.
shoot out, shoot
When you want to say, man, don't it change? Just look at the cat named Joe. He was a rap bandana, plays the blues piano.
In a honky tonk down in Mexico.
He was a powerful style.
In a honky tonk down in Mexico.